Hey.
Can anybody hear me?
Yep.
Can hear you.
My God.
Unfortunately, we can see it too.
Zing.
Zoom.
I guess it's time we can go.
Yep.
A little bit late. Being 6:32, I'd like to call the special council meeting of the Township of McNabb Braeside to order. Are there any disclosure of pecuniary interest in the general nature thereof? Seeing none, need a mover and seconder for the adoption of the agenda for this evening. There's only one item. It's Councillor Broom, Councillor Lang, all in favor? It's carried. Thank you. We're on to item 4, special meeting notice. Mover and seconder for that, please. Councillor Jacob, Councillor Lang. Ms. Young, please.
Township of McNabb Braeside, notice of special meeting Tuesday, May the 12th, 2020 at 6:30 p.m. Accessed by Zoom or by calling through the webinar ID number. The special meeting will be for the purpose of discussing the replacement of the sweeper. The notice was given pursuant to section 238, 2.1 of the Municipal Act 2001 and signed by Lindsay Lee, CAO clerk, and dated at the Township of McNabb Braeside on the 8th day of May 2020.
Thank you. And moving now on to item 7.1, replacement of the sweeper. I need a mover and a seconder. Councillor Broom, Councillor Jacob, all in favor? No, sorry, we need Mr. Frew first to give us some information about the sweeper, please.
Yes, so this has come about. Our existing sweeper, we had early on in the spring, there had been issues with the hydraulics on it to get it to, swing back and forth and do the angle brooming that we needed to do in order to do the sweeping that the township does. So we had gotten it looked at by a repair company that deals with hydraulic pumps. And they had indicated that it seemed to be something that they could fix quite easily. So we had gotten it looked at, some of the components repaired. They got it back together. It worked for, half an hour, and then another component in it had broken, or it led to other issues. So we had gotten it looked at several times, and we just cannot get the existing sweeper to work as it's intended. So now we're faced in a situation where we're not able to get this sweeping done that the township typically does with the existing one that we have. So we're in a situation where it's leading us to look at new sweepers in order to do that job. I know that the existing sweeper is, I think it's 18 years old now. It was, slated to be replaced in the next couple of years. But we're in a situation where we just can't get it to, unless we continue to, research and find try to pinpoint what the cause is. But the issue is the existing model does not seem to exist anymore, so the components aren't something that we can find, or the company that we had to look at it and repair or try to repair it cannot find those components anymore, and they just are kind of at a loss as to what the issue is now. So we went out for quotes to find a replacement for it. We got 3 different quotes, and we got some different quotes on different models, and a quote from J.R. Brisson was the lowest one that we could find that fit our needs. So that's our recommendation. The lead time on a new one, they're anticipating as 23 days. So that's about roughly 3 weeks to get it. So any of the sweeping that we typically would do would still be roughly about 3 weeks out.
Thank you. Questions or comments from council? Seeing none, I just have one question. Well, 2 actually. Does the sweeper go on the big tractor, or which piece of equipment does it fit on?
Our sweeper goes on our loader. So we
Okay.
use the loader.
Okay, thank you. And is it easy to get on and off? Like, I mean, I see they charge for the sweeper, but then they charge to install it. Is there some type of harness or something that has to be attached to the loader first before it goes on and off? Perhaps Kevin, you could answer that.
Yeah, providing all the hydraulics are exactly the same, be it plug and play, other than some welding to change the mounting hooks. We just have to get that welded in place to receive our bucket or loader arms. Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
Anyone else with any questions or comments? Seeing none, all in favor of the recommendation? 3, that's carried. Thank you very much. Need a mover and seconder for the confirmatory bylaw, please. Councillor Lang, Councillor Broom, all in favor? Thank you. We're adjourned, and we will see you all back here at 20 minutes or so for the PAC meeting. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.